Hello everybody and welcome on back to Hush Little Lily. And I don't know what I'm doing. I still haven't figured out how to get out of here. So, let's see what Lily has to say. She's clearly not liking this place any better than she liked her own. You said you woke up here, right, mister? It's empty. At least Lily's room had a stool. Well, I have a food bowl right here. Lily didn't get food. What did they feed you, mister? Horrible raisin cookies. Little children's hearts grow raisin cookies. Mommy made cookies once. They didn't taste good, but Lily ate them all. Because Mommy worked hard to make them. Lily smiled proudly, puffing up her chest. She promised she would come back and make more for Lily soon. And then the monster came in. Suddenly she quiets down, sniffing a bit. Why? It's so high up, mister. Could you lift Lily up to see? You complied to her request. Oh, it's covered. Oh, really? I didn't know it was covered. Let's see what's in this room. Lily's, yeah, I already know that one. Look away, you'll be fine. You kneel close on the, to the pile of blood on the floor and you saw a key. You take the key. Lily gasped. Don't touch that, it's dirty. Maybe the key is important. We can't leave it behind. Can't you clean it at least? Really? You use your sleeve to clean the blood off the brass key. It's sticky, but goes away fast. Okay. Now, it looks good to Lily. Alright, Lily. Little demon girl. The key you found fits the lock. I did it, yes. There's a huge gaping hole on the right. You carefully look down the hall. Did I say hole? It's a hall. There's a huge gaping hole down the hall. It's way too deep. A fall down there would be fatal. Really? You squint your eyes to see further down. And there's nothing there. Seriously, there's nothing there. There's a hole down. What are you looking at, mister? We have to jump across that hole. Luckily, Lily looks behind herself and then turns to you. Nope, Lily can't jump over that. Lily will fall. Yeah, you're too short, but bet you never ate your veggies. Lily does. Lily eats them all. Ah, good Lily then. From the way she refused to make eye contact, it's easy to tell she's lying. Oh, she's lying. If you don't eat them, you won't be big and strong like me. Then you could jump over this hole. Lily crosses her arms and pouts. Let's find something to make a breach. Meanie. That's funny. I like Lily. Lily's fun. This room behind the old door was a kitchen. The bluely metallic stove was perfectly dusted off and maintained, constantly used. It might even still be a bit warm. Lily is restfully looking around the room. Despite her mood improving so much, she's still anxious about getting out. While walking around, Lily's feet trip over a few puddles on her way, and she falls right on her knees. The floor is can't speak today, so it hits. So the hit is quite harsh. She recoils in pain, quickly sitting on her behind and honing her left knee. She's sitting on her behind. Luckily, it was just a scrape. Oh, no, it hurts. You are quick to go to her, consoling her head to calm her. Sing a lullaby. Another lullaby. Hush, little Lily, don't you cry. Everything's gonna be alright. Wait, am I gonna sing the entire song? Okay, it's not. It will hurt more if you whine. Don't you weep, it'll be just fine. Okay, I thought it was going to be Mockingbird again. Wait, isn't that the lyrics to Mockingbird? Is that the lyrics to it? To be honest, I don't know the whole song. The tears seem to stop. Lily likes it when you sing, mister. Lily is sorry for crying. It's okay. It looked painful. You're a very strong girl. Yeah. It didn't hurt that much, so Lily can take it. Alright, good job, Lily. You reach it for the tap and slowly open it. For a moment, nothing happens. And then a old metallic fountain starts to shake in place. A deep, low gurgle starts escaping from the dusty tap, and it soon turns into a rusty, groaning growl. But then it spurts a little bit of muddy, filthy water. The howl stops and the water starts to run, clearing and clearing until it looks... oh, good. It's finally fresh water. Lily smiles excitedly. Maybe Lily take a sip? You gently pick her up and help her get close to the water so she can cup her hands and drink. Cold! Surprised but delighted, she takes her sweet time, finally starting her thirst. Man, I'm hard to speak today. Do you want to try, mister? It is very good. Lily loves fresh water. Sure, I'll try. You lean over to take a sip. Alright, I took a sip. The stove looks like it was used frequently. There's a kettle on top, which has some water inside. Okay, that's just going to tell me that. Lily gets a closer look at itself, trying to find anything that could be of use. But there is no such luck. This place is clean. At least clean of everything remotely useful or interesting. What do you think the monster cooks here? Cookies. Don't be silly, mister. Everyone knows monsters hate desserts. Oh, really? If they like sweets, they wouldn't eat people. Silly, mister. Aha! Is that a cockroach? Is that supposed to be a cockroach or a button? What is that? I want to know. Or was it a pill bug? Ah, there's a Spidey. What do you see? What do you see? No matter how much she tries jumping, Lily couldn't reach the cabinet. There are a few teddy bears and a hot dog stand. Really? Her eyes are full of excitement and wonder. No, it's empty. Stop teasing, Lily. The girl pouts softly, but punching your leg. Maybe the monster doesn't keep human food because it eats little children. Mommy would always tell Lily to be a good girl because the monsters will come and eat naughty children. Maybe Lily is here in the monster's house because Lily is a bad girl. I don't think you're a bad girl. You think so? Thank you, mister. Yeah, I don't think you're a bad girl, just a bit dumb. Let's go back. Oh. The excited points at you a very heavy, thick, completely out of place plank lying right there in the middle of the room. She is so proud of her finding, lifting her nose and smiling. Lily found a big log. This will be a great bridge. You ruffle the girl's hair. You're very sharp. You'll make a great detective. By the way, That's not called a log, it's called a wooden board. Logs and boards are the same, right? They are wood. You shake your head. Well, she's not wrong. Well, Lily's still calling it log. The whatever girl, I can't pronounce that word, refuses to admit her mistake and proceeds to try and move the log. Her tiny arms are not strong enough to carry it. Fearing that it might in fact crush the little girl, you hurry and take the log yourself. You're very strong, mister. Yes, I am. Very strong and very weak and very dumb. You suddenly see a shadow quickly passing by. Lily holds your sleeve and pulls gently, whisper, "Is that the monster? It hasn't seen us yet. Let's wait for it to pass." You nod your head, staring into the hall where the monster disappeared off to. Its footsteps no longer audible. Lily sighs and smiles at her. Good thing we waited. We waited. Aren't you a smart cookie? She is a delicious looking cookie too. I'm sorry. I'm a bit of a jerk sometimes, people. And me. The room is feels cozy. It is so nice. It's such a nice dining room. Lily has never been in one this nice before. The little girl wanders in and steps become much more cautious. She seems afraid of breaking or touching anything. It's a broom. Lily picks up the broom and starts to sweep. Lily loves to help at home. Lily tries hard to be good so Mommy will smile more. Your mommy must be proud of you. She smiles and nods, very proud of herself. Lily lets out a small, soft, when looking at the display plates. I can't pronounce it. Each little place of porcelain looks simple, fragile, expensive. When Lily grows up, Lily wants to have a big house and buy cute things like these to show off. The little girl turns to look at you. When Lily grows up, she will invite Mister to look at Lily's cute things. Promise? Sure. I think she was kidnapped, not by a monster, but some type of kidnapper. Right now, there is nothing of use on this table or under it. It's just a very sturdy piece of wood. Lily, however, is fully interested. She carefully caresses the surface of the open hand, cleaning dust and revealing a glossy surface. It's so nice, not like the one we have at home. Daddy says we can't afford nice things. I'm sure Daddy is doing his best to provide. Sometimes it's hard for adults. Oh, Lily knows that Daddy works really hard. That's why he sleeps a lot. Yes, he's working hard for you. You know so much about Daddy. Do you know him? I don't. Oh, Lily thought you did since he works hard and goes out often. Then how can you be so sure that if you don't know Daddy? It's obvious because that's what daddies do when they can't buy things. Nice. So it happens to more people? Wow, it's true. It happens to a lot of people. I wish I could afford nice things. Like actual items. It's a dead end. It's a dead end. It's a dead end. It's not a dead end. There's a wall. If you touch the wall, it's still not a dead end. I'm sorry. I'm a bit of a weirdo today. I'm having fun. I'm having fun with this game, to be honest. You carefully put down the plank on the floor, making sure it stays nice and firm above the pitfall. a bridge has been made. Ta-da! We're so smart. Well, you are. I'm not. This bridge stands above a pitfall. It's not exactly sturdy, but it will have to do. You easily jump over to the other side and wait for Lily to join you. She looks at the plank and the hole and hesitates. Hold my hand if it'll make you feel better. Yes, thank you, mister. Lily grabs you by your hand and takes her first step on the bridge. She tries to be brave, keeping her eyes closed, but she squeezes your hand as she tries not to look down. I had a hard time reading. After a few more steps, she finally crosses over. Perfect. As soon as you enter the room, the distant sobs of a woman suddenly echoes in the hall. That sounds like a lady in trouble. Mister, do you think there are more little rooms where the monster keeps people? Anywho, we have to help her. The lights suddenly switch off and the room went dark. What was that? Why is it suddenly dark? Lily clenches to the hem of your shirt. Are you scared? Lily hesitantly shakes her head. More importantly, the lady must be in trouble. We have to help her. Alright, Lily. You heard her, everybody. Lily says we need help, but it's the end of the episode. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I'm loving the story. It's a really good story so far. And from what I saw in the comments, without any spoilers, mind you, the twist they saw coming around the end. And I'm like, there's a twist. I want to know what it is because it's interesting sounding. Anyways, I hope you all enjoy, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.